Jainism, an ancient Indian religion belonging to the Shraman tradition, included in 9th century before Common Era. There are only 0.37% Jain population in the total population of India. Although Jainism is India's sixth largest religion, the central principle for being true Jain is non-violent and love towards all living beings. This ideology makes Jainism great and unique religion. Here are some facts about Jainism you would like to know. Jain emblem was chosen in 1974 on the celebration of 25,000th anniversary of Nirvana of Lord Mahavir Swami. The upper portion indicates heaven, middle indicates the material world, and lower indicates hell. Parasparopagraho Jivanam is the motto of Jainism. That means all life is bound together by mutual support and interdependence. Tirthankar Rishabhnath said to be founder of Jainism. There are 24 Tirthankar in Jainism and it has been drafted in Samayik Sutra as Logos. Lord Mahavir is 24th Tirthankar in them. So who was Mahavir actually? For the spiritual awakening, he left his home, including clothes, and become monk at the age of 30. He traveled throughout South Asia to control his mind and body, escape from illusions of relationship, get the knowledge of entire universe, and teach Jain philosophy. He practiced intense meditation and severe penance for around 12 years of his life and got Keval Gnan. He was not different from us. He was made up of same flesh and blood which we have. But he became great because of his infinite knowledge and tolerance. Navakar Mahamantra is most significant mantra in Jainism. Arihant means those who have cleared their Gati Karma. Siddha means fully liberated soul. Acharya means spiritual leaders or preceptors. Upadhyaya means the teacher. And Sahunam means all monks or sages of world. All five mantra says that I bow respectfully to the Supreme Five or Panch Parmeshthi. In Jainism, Samvatsaran is popular construction of divine hall for the preaching of Tirthankar. According to Jain Dharma Granths, Samvatsaran was constructed in area of 1 yojan or 12 square kilometer. It was the place where all have a common opportunity to get the knowledge by Tirthankara gods. There were 12 halls for the invited Devi Devata, humans and animals. Paryushan is most important annual holy events for Jain, celebrating by increasing of their spiritual intensity by fasting, prayer and meditation. It usually comes in August and September. Last day of Paryushan is always celebrated as Samvatsari on the Shukla Paksh Chaturthi. Pratikraman is a process of telling prayer or verses during which Jains prayaschit for their sins during daily life. In this prayer, Jains seek forgiveness from all living creatures from single-sensed plant to multi-sensed animal for any harm. Michhami Dukkanam is one of the important phrase in Jain. It is from Prakrit language and meaning is if I have offended you in any way, knowingly or unknowingly, in thought, word or deed, then I seek your forgiveness. Upasraya and Sthanak are places where all Jain Yati lives and all Jain Shravak Shravikas comes for listening preach given by Yati. Sikharji in Jharkhand, Setrunjaya Hill in Palitana, Gujarat, Gomteshwar statue in Karnataka, Delwadana Dera, Mount Abu are most famous pilgrims of Jainism. Fasting is commonly done during holy days of Paryushan, known as the Ekashna, Bayashna and Upwas. To eat one meal a day, twice a day and only dependent on distilled water is called as Upwas. Mostly Jains prefer Upwas or water fasting. for 3 days to 8 days called Atham or Athai, which is biologically not proper method because on the name of penance we are killing millions of our own body cells. According to Jain cosmology, shape and functions of our infinite universe and its constituent has been described in Jain text Mahapurana. In other text known as Khamna, a detailed hypothesis of astrology and cosmology has been described. In Khamna, distance between Earth and Moon, Earth and other planets to other world has been also described.